Okay, so the question on one of the forums was how to get the red arrow to align with the drone's, which way the drone was facing, and various replies came up. And I think after clarification of the guy's problem, it appears that he does not have maps or anything downloaded or cached to his DJI Go. So this means that basically um, the arrow will have no reference on the screen to the map as to how to show. I think maybe there was a misunderstanding on the person's part as well, that he expected that if the drone was facing him, that the arrow would point down on the screen. If the drone was facing away from him, the arrow would point up the screen as a going away or coming back relative to him. But in actual fact, this is not the case, because what happens is the arrow faces the compass direction required to return to the home position, which is normally where the person as the pilot is standing with the controller. So if the drone is to the east of the controller position, the drone arrow will show a westerly direction on its returning home. And similarly, if the drone is to the south of the controller, the drone arrow on the screen will show a northerly direction when it's coming home. So anyway, let's start up Go. We don't need the drone on, we don't need the controller. All we do is start up Go with Wi-Fi enabled. So if I skip the okay, let's pull it down, and you'll see that Wi-Fi is enabled. So I need to have the Wi-Fi enabled so that the information can come in as I require it. So I scroll to the machine that I'm interested in, which is I use a Phantom 3 Professional. You can choose any one that you like. So let's go to the home screen, which now there's no drone connected, so there's no actual screen being shown from the video. There's no there's nothing. It shows disconnected. Okay, the map screen now, because obviously I've cached maps and everything from where I live, which is here, then it's got the standard screen. So we can change this to the satellite one, or we can change it to the hybrid, which is the satellite one that then has the road names and everything. So how do we get these maps onto the Android? It's simple. It's showing now. We scroll around, and as we scroll around like this, it will cache. Very simple. So that's it. So we can just go around the area, or if you want to go to another area away from where you normally fly, what you do is you can move to another area. Let's say we go down to Cordiga. Here's Cordiga. Now what we can do, this is already cached now. So now we can move in and let the clean up. Here we go. So it will start caching this into the memory of the DJI Go. We can change the scale at which it caches. Some of these take a little bit of while, you know, to download. But that's basically what you do. Alright, let's go back to my home area. Okay. So we're back up to where I live. Okay. All this is, what I'm doing now is all being cached, it's all being remembered. So when I power up the drone, if I'm within that area, it will show on the screen. I can go back to the video screen, I can go back to that. And the thing is, when you're flying, what happens is where the drone is, you know, you see the red dot is right where I'm sitting now. Yeah, that's inside the house. So say the drone is over here, there will be a line between the two showing the direction the drone has to travel to come home. If I hit return to home, the red arrow will immediately orientate and it will fly along that line. Or you can manually fly along the line by watching on the screen, turn the red arrow until it's with the line and fly home. So that's it. It's the red arrow orientates not what you visually see with the drone, but what what direction the drone needs to fly to get back to the point that you want. It's that the arrow will orientate because this is north up. That is north, south, east, west. Now what we can do, we can actually do that if you want, which makes it a heading up, but that's not normally needed, so we go back to just basically north up, and that's good enough. So that's it. That's how you cache your maps for DJI Go before 4. I believe Go 4 is similar, for the Mavic is similar. I've actually seen some videos where you can actually download offline stuff, so I'm not absolutely sure. But for the P3 series, this is what you do. You just scroll around and it automatically caches for you. Okay. Right, we'll come out of that. Thank you.